What's going on, guys? Big of Gaming here, and I just kind of want to let you guys have a little bit of a video to see kind of what's going inside the mind of the maniac of Big Evil Gaming. I gotta tell you guys my story from the transition from Division 1 to Division 2 and how it's gonna play out throughout the stream. And don't mind the doggy cam. Duh. I see how it is. But anyway, guys, so yes, I am going to be streaming at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time. Just to let you guys know that. But anyway, let's dive into more in depth of the kind of story that I want to create with my character from Division 1, transition from Division 1 to Division 2. So as many of you guys may know, is that Division 1 takes place Black Friday in New York City as a mad virologist, basically a psychopath, basically makes a smallpox virus that is airborne. It's easier to catch, and it basically causes a complete outbreak of just mass chaos of people getting sick, to where New York City is completely shut down and chaos just ensues. And this starts out where we meet our character, and my character's name is Josh Black. He was an outlaw biker. He was a part of the Nomad Society Outlaw Motorcycle Club. What happens though is that he finds a division agent that is dead in the street, grabs his pack, and the light. As soon as he puts on the pack, the light lights up, calling all division agents to help. Not knowing what to do, Josh instead decides to hop on his motorcycle and go to the coordinates that were given on the backpack. So anyway, as he's going, he's riding through the streets, trying to dodge people back and forth, and all these other little outlaw cliques and everything else that's going on. When all of a sudden, our story then begins, and we see Josh and a few other people that he's picked up in New York City basically turn from being an outlaw rogue biker to basically being the hero of New York City. As he goes and he fights all these different little factions and stuff like this that want to tear the city apart, Josh, being part of that bad society, turns out to be the good guy in the end. What happens is that his motorcycle was stolen to be scrapped for parts for weapons of the Last Man Battalion, who's one of the factions on Division 1. With the help of his friends, Josh then decides that he is going to get his motorcycle back with the help of his friends, and he's going to escape New York City while he still can, after society is rebuilt in the city. Shortly after defeating every single bad faction that there is in the city, he finally finds his motorcycle in an abandoned warehouse, hops on, along with his then girlfriend. They break out of a dark zone, hopping over a fence, and they take off down the road, riding into the sunset. 6 months later, he receives a call with coordinates on his watch, on his division watch, telling him coordinates to go to New York City with the radio broadcast going, all division agents, we need help at the White House. Washington is falling. I repeat, Washington is falling. All division agents, we need you on standby. Please help, please. Josh hears this and he decides that he's going to go speeding towards Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, to help in any matter that he can. Which leads us to the start of Division 2. As Josh gets rolling in on his motorcycle, he fails to see a metal cable strapped from tree to tree with it draped over the road. He's speeding at about 55, 60 miles an hour and clocks the cable, knocking him on the ground off the bike, unconscious, as the bike tumbles and flips into the distance before finally blowing up. There, Josh lays unconscious for at least a few hours until he wakes up shortly a few hours later to see that most of his gear is gone. Almost all of his clothes is gone. Most of the stuff in his pack is gone. And all of his friends who were riding with him are missing. Will Josh find his friends in Washington, D.C.? Will he survive the outbreak of Washington, D.C.? Will the outlaw biker that we fell in love with on Division 1 make it out of the capital alive? You're just going to have to wait and see, Evil Army. But you don't have to wait for long, because in 1 hour's time, you're going to find out exactly what happens. We will be streaming Division 2, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be an orthodox little stream. There's not going to be a face camera. It's just going to be me talking through my character. I want to try to mimic my character's actions, what he would be saying, what he would be doing at all times. I want to dive deep into the character and become that character in the game. So if anybody comes in asking, Evil, where's Facecam? Where's all this other shit? What's going on? That's what's going to be going on, is that I'm going to portray this character in a story-like manner to continue on with that story from Division 1 into Division 2. That is what's going to happen. I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up, an update of what's going to go on for this stream. But I really, really hope and pray that you guys make it, because it's going to be absolutely flippin' awesome. But anyway, guys, we will see you in the next one. Keep it locked. Keep it loaded. Remember, guys, always be noticed. And I'll see you in 1 hour's time.